Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys, how much did I spend on groceries for 2020 and compare it to 2019. But the most interesting part, I think, of the video is how much did I spend in 2016, and I'm going to compare it and tell you the difference. So let me get started. I was actually pretty pleased. Now, I do keep track of my grocery spending on a spreadsheet. And by the way, if any of you want a spreadsheet that tallies up how much you spend, and I actually have an Excel form that does it for you, you can email me and I will send that spreadsheet right over to you. So just let me know if you want it, and then that way you can keep track of how much you're spending. So in 2019, our family spent a total of $4,979, which averages out per 52 weeks, $95.75. That's in 2019. In 2020, we spent $5,017, which averages out to $96.48. That actually was only $38 more this year than last, so I don't think it's bad at all. The only thing is I do feel I could have really improved, and you'll hear why in a minute, on November and December of this year. If I would have stayed within budget, we would have come under our 2019 spending. So I definitely want to share that with you. That being said, I wanted to do a quick comparison of each month per, each year, how much I spent. Then I'm going to tell you what I spent in 2016, 5 years ago, and you're going to be really surprised at this. Okay, so 2019 in January, we spent $225. January of 2020, $504. Feb of 2019, $349. 2020, $368. March of 2019, $350. March of 2020, $319. April of 2019, $350. In 2020, $310. May of 2019, $452. May of 2020, $388. June of 2019, $414. June of 2020, $401. July of 2019, $390. July of 2020, $473. August of 2019, $565. Now, August of 2020, $282. That was the month where I allowed each person to have $100. Now, remember, these budgets are food only. It does not include cleaning, makeup, toiletries, pet food, none of that. This is just groceries. And it does also include if I pick up something for a friend, because I take it out of my grocery budget. Okay, so August of 2020, I spent less than $300, and it was kind of tough to do it, but I did it, $282. September of 2019, $505, and September of 2020, $467. October 2019, $486. October of 2020, $404. Okay, these next 2 months is what put me over budget. November of 2019, $479. November of 2020, $495. So they're very similar, obviously. December of 2019, $414. This is what got me over budget. December of 2020, if you're not sitting down, you may want to, $605. So the good news is I did have many good months, but there were some months that I really felt like I went over budget. Obviously, November and December of this year, it was not good for me to go over so much in budget. I will definitely be watching that throughout 2021. Now, I found a spreadsheet. I didn't find 2017, 18. But I may not have kept track those years. I was making more money in 2016. Now, this isn't just groceries. This is pet food, and it does include also some personal type products. But with all of that, I spent $7,012, which averaged out to $136. What I did is I figured out, hey, how much do you think I spent on pet food and personal products? And I would say that was about $70 a month. If that was the case, and let's say I slashed off that 70, that still would have got me over a budget. I spent $6,012.00, which is still more for just food in 2016 compared to 2019 and 2020. So I have to say, I wasn't very pleased with that. Now, I kind of thought, why did I spend so much? I look back on it, I went to the Dollar Tree a lot more in 2016 than I did in 2019 and 2020. And I went to the 99-cent store all the time, and I went to a lot of different stores. From my experience, the more stores I go to, the more potential I have to spend. If I just go to one store, I generally spend less because I make do with the choices I have. That's for me. Each of you might be different than that. So I've learned a lot from this. You guys know going forward, I'm not allowed to bring my charge card, and I'm sticking to a $450 budget a month, which includes 5-week months, and I will be using cash only and documenting how much I spent. So this is how I'm doing. I'm really hoping that I can actually come under the budget for 2019 and 2020 and do better and live more frugally in terms of groceries this year than I did in 2019, 2020, which will be a challenge since the prices are higher. So I'd like to know from you guys. This is my question. Number one, are any of you interested in the free grocery tracker I can send you over? No obligations, it's free. And number two, do any of you track and compare how much you spend for groceries from year to year? I'd like to hear from you. By the way, if any of you are interested in more personal videos and like to get to know me better, you can go over to my Patreon channel if interested and support me there. Or also, if you find other videos interesting, hang around. I'll put some videos at the end of this one that you might find resonate with you as well. That's all for now. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.